All right, here's the first video for SRT standard. It stands for similarity and right triangle trigonometry. Like I said before off camera, we're going to skip the dilation and scale factor skill. It's just too much and too cumbersome to put on the final, but it's still important concepts going on in your mathematics life, so don't forget about that stuff. For this one, we need to use the side splitter theorem to figure out the length of x. Now, this is the first way to do it. You can set up a proportion. Remember, you're going to set up a proportion to solve, and we've been solving proportions almost all semester long. And you can set this up one of two ways as long as you're consistent. So make sure you're paying attention here as I say this. You can say x plus 3 over x equals 20 over 13. You see how it's consistent? This side over that equals that side over that. Or you could go crossways. You could go x plus 3 over 20 equals x over 13. As long as you're consistent in setting up your proportion, it will work. Let's do it this way, just like it looks like on the drawing. X plus 3 over x equals 20 over 13. Again, how do you solve a proportion? What's the key? Cross multiply, and you got to distribute correctly. So that's 13x plus 39 equals 20x. Let's see, subtract 13x to over here. That gets me 7x. And then whatever that decimal is, you could leave it as 39 over 7 or do calculator to figure out that answer. Pretty straightforward, yeah? You got to remember side splitter, got to remember how to set up a proportion and solve. And then the other way to see the side splitter is like this, and this gave you students fits on figuring this one out. Okay, because I think this one actually becomes a quadratic or becomes quite ugly. Let's figure out the length of y. Now look at this, and we know these two triangles are similar because of angle-angle similarity. We know we've got that one is similar, we know this is parallel, so we know these two angles are similar. So we've got the little triangle over the big triangle. So we make sure we set it up the little triangle, y over 12, equals the big triangle. The left side is y plus 7. Look at the length of the left side. The big triangle, it's y plus 7. Okay, so that's why it's y plus 7 over the side 20. Everybody take a look at that for a second. Make sure you positively understand how to get to there from this drawing. If you have any questions, please make sure you come and talk to me. Okay, same thing we did over here. We're going to cross multiply. Let's see, 20y equals 12y plus 84. Subtract, that's 8y equals 84. Divide by 8. That's, hey, let's reduce that down. 42 over 4, which equals 21 over 2. And we're done.